Mr. Bake?
I am.
I'm Mr. Lockhart, the one you hung up on. You got a second to talk?
If I would have someone else here with me,
You bring whoever else you want in here.
step out there, please. Step out here. Have a seat.
Did you say Mrs. Hall? No, I said Mr. Barber. Oh, sorry. Well, it sounds like the same. Hall, Barber.
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit.
Stand.
Boy, you are something else, aren't you? Aren't you? Okay, number one, maybe I don't know what your dress code is. My daughter's wearing shorts with leggings underneath them that I believe, I haven't seen her today, go to the top of her knees. So where is the dress code that every piece of clothing has to come down to the top of your knee, or what is it?
The dress code is that if you're wearing shorts or a skirt, they come to your knee.
Okay, so if she's
With or
wearing,
without leggings.
so leggings don't count?
Right.
So you're telling me that if someone has a pair of clothing, we'll say that it has leggings that come to the knee, but they have another layer on top that's shorts that comes to say mid-thigh, it's not okay.
The policy is shorts or skirts come to the knee.
Have to come to the knee, right? You have to be covered to your knee.
Right.
So if you have a pair of shorts on top of that that don't come to your knee, it's not okay. Where does it say that in your dress
It
code?
doesn't have to say that. It just says.
Well, you're saying it has to come to the top of your knee,
You know what,
right?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, I'm asking you a question. You're giving me a rule, and all I'm doing is simply
I'm
asking a
just
question.
I'm just telling you the way it is. Shorts and skirts have to come to the knee.
Okay,
So let's
so
get Zaya down here and let's take a look.
perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, Zaya Lockhart. She is in Dobson.
So here's my next question for you. You're telling me that's the rule. If a girl comes to school with leggings, spandex, whatever you want to call it, and they come to her mid-calf, but she wears shorts on top of those, it's not okay.
You know what? We ask the teachers to exercise some judgment in that, and we have a policy that includes leggings as if they're too tight. So to avoid the controversy, and I understand that it opens the door to promote controversy, but to avoid the controversy, we just adopted the policy that if you have shirts, skirts, or shorts that don't come to the knee, then they don't meet the policy.
So what's a legging?
Regardless.
Do you know what a legging is?
Yeah, I know what a legging
So
is.
what's a legging?
Well,
It's a
leggings are
spandex type
legging.
material that comes down, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So how can it be too tight?
Well, sometimes when they don't wear anything else, especially. So let's have Zaya come in.
Okay,
We'll take a look.
perfect.
Did a teacher bring that to our
And
attention?
the teacher who's called it to our attention tends to interpret it fairly strictly.
She's wrong, is what I'm telling you. My daughter's got, she's got the Spanish shorts underneath that come to the top of her knee. As a matter of fact, I came with her for every one of the intros. So just some FYI, when I was in your PE class, and I don't know if it's different in PE, the lady said, as long as you put your hands down, tip of your fingers is what she said they had to be as long as that.
Who said that?
When we went to her orientation for PE.
She's got it wrong. She's misinterpreted it.
So I'm just letting you know.
And I'll let you know, the district policy reads this way.
Perfect.
And you've interpreted it correctly when the district policy reads this way. Right here. So the district says extreme clothing, it's in the section called extreme clothing, which includes but is not limited to, and then sagging clothing, oversized, mutilated, torn, ripped, frayed, cross-gender, etc. In addition, inappropriately short, tight, or revealing shorts, skirts, dresses, tank tops, halter, crop tops, spaghetti strap tops are prohibited. Then it reads this way. Skirts, dresses, and shorts must be at least mid-thigh length when the student is sitting.
Perfect.
When the student is sitting. But then I want to read you another
Okay.
part of the policy. So, Spanish for junior high dress and grooming summary. A dress and grooming standard has as its purpose a safe, appropriate learning atmosphere free from distraction and disruption. We've already got a distraction, but it could be because of a bad interpretation. I'll leave that door open. School administration and faculty have the responsibility to enforce the standard. So the teacher's giving due diligence to that.
Okay.
She's trying to enforce the standard as she understands it. School administrators may approve temporary exceptions for special activities. And then there's this one. A school may interpret and apply specific provisions of the policy more strictly than another and might prohibit clothing that another allows. The
So it's-
district has always given us that leeway.
So it's a
to
loophole for you to call
enforce.
whatever you want.
You can call it a loophole. It's a
Well,
it's a
I mean, what do you
policy.
call it? What would that be called?
Okay,
A
call it
loophole.
call it a
Okay.
loophole.
And that's fair. I understand. But
And so our
I get
policy-
very upset when my daughter has to call me because she's a great
Yeah.
person and student.
I don't doubt that at all.
And when I know I've looked at every pair of clothes she bought for school, and I know. So if this is this isn't your school one.
This is both. I'm
Okay.
reading to you from.
So it's not top of the knee. It is mid thigh.
Well, the district's policy says mid-thigh when seated.
Okay. Where does yours say top of the knee?
It doesn't, it's not written there now, it's written in previous versions, but we're still sticking by that.
So you're not following your own rules.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'm just
Yes.
checking.
Yeah. Have a seat, Zaya. And it also fits the district policy, but doesn't fit Spanish Fork Juniors.
Where's your Spanish Fork Junior High policy though? You just told me it's in previous versions.
Yeah, I just read it to you that.
Please.
Hey, Zaya, are those able to be rolled down, the cuffs?
I have sliders under it too.
Yeah, I understand that.
No, 'cause
That's how they're made.
They're tacked,
yeah.
okay. And so here's what I would have said to Zaya today. Just don't wear those again.
Well, that's my problem is you're telling me there's a rule in this book. Zaya, hold on. I'm just asking a question, okay? You told me there's a rule in your book. Now you're telling me after you read the district one that it's in previous revisions.
We changed the language, we did. And
Mid
it's-
thigh is pretty self-explanatory.
You know
So
what,
if you're sticking to top of the knee, then, like I said, you stick to top of the knee. But I'm asking you one last time. Your rule says mid thigh.
Well, we don't have every rule written in our handbook. That we
Looks like it was
Right,
revised for 2013, 2014.
yeah, like I said.
Okay,
Like I
fair
said,
enough.
we don't
I just
have
want to
every-
check.
We don't have every rule written.
If she wears these, is she good? These are those.
We'll let her wear those the rest of the day.
But if she wore these
And those shorts,
and those shorts, it's not okay.
generally we would say the shorts are too short.
But you can't give me a general rule. I mean,
No,
okay, so you're telling me no. Okay. Do you want to, so they don't sweat you, or is she good like that the rest of the day, or?
it'd be better to put those on.
Okay, here you go, honey.
Can you bring me like ones so I'm not sweaty? Like ones that go to my knees, please.
Yeah, Mom, bring them.
Okay. She knows which one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Want me to call her?
No, I'll call her.
Okay, come on, let's go.
No, I'm gonna talk to her real quick. You go back to class.
Dad.
Okay?
Okay, Dad, it's.
I know. I'm just trying to
it's
get an
not
answer
worth
here.
it. Okay, but Dad.
I know.
I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay.
You're not gonna get in trouble. Trust me. It's me that'll get in trouble. They'll drag me out of here with
Okay,
cuffs.
come on.
I'm done. I'm talking to him. Okay?
Take that.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to leave it at that, but I will tell you this. When you have a rule book and you just read it and you're too proud to swallow your own pride and tell me that I'm right,
I don't think it's an issue of pride. I think I'm still ticked off that you called me correct.
put yourself in my position.
I've been in your position before, but I don't resort to that with people I don't even know.
Yeah, and neither do I. Neither do I have people when I call on the phone that resort to hanging up on me when
Well,
I
you
call
know,
them.
we're gonna do that when we feel like conversation.
Great, I'll come to school and talk to you every time. It's not a problem.
That's always better.
Yeah. So the thing that honey, the thing that frustrates me the most about you right now is you read your own rule and you won't admit you're wrong.
I don't think.
And you know why you won't admit you're wrong? It's probably because you want to back your teacher, which I think is great.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you, when your own rule, your district rule, says mid-thigh,
You know,
it
this.
sounds like you didn't read the rule book and your PE
I know
teacher
what it
did.
sa- I know what it sounds.
But that's okay.
I know
So
what it sounds like.
I appreciate your
I
time.
just need to. You know what? Would you sit down for a minute?
No, I'm good. I don't want to make you upset anymore. And I know my personality.
Yeah.
And when I know that I've just been told what I thought was right, we're just going to have that difference of
Well, you need to
opinion.
let me finish something. This is not
Okay.
the first time we've had this discussion about the district rules versus school rules. And that's why I
Mm-hmm. But
read.
your school rule is there, isn't
Let
it?
me finish.
No, I'm just asking because you're stating two different facts, but this is not your school rule?
It is.
Okay,
And
go
the
ahead.
school rule that I read to you is the school has the discretion to enforce a more strict standard. And simply because we didn't explicitly talk about the short issue in this doesn't mean we still don't have the standard. We still have the standard, and the school understands it that way. That's why the teacher made the call, is that shorts and skirts come to the knee. And we've had the question about leggings before, and we've answered it this way. To not get you in judgment situations is simply this: skirts and shorts come to the knee. With or without leggings.
You might want to change your rule book then.
Well, we might need to add that back in, that explicitly.
Back in doesn't sound like it. Sounds like your district one says mid-thigh.
I'm telling, yeah, and I've explained that again, a district can have a policy, a school, they give
Oh, yeah,
us
it's
the-
the loophole.
They give us the
Oh,
leeway
100%, I
to
believe-
be even more strict.
Completely
Okay.
completely agree. So
Okay.
if that's the way you're going with the loophole, that's so be it.
Okay.
I'm just wanting to know that that is the reason why.
Yeah,
So
that's the reason.
cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Is it Patrick?
Yep, Patrick. Good to meet you. Have a good day.